it is 10:12 on, I think it's Wednesday. I've kind of lost track of the days with all this quarantine and not being able to go places. So today I am going to attempt to recreate See's Candy's Milk Bordeaux's. Bordeaux's are my favorite. Butterscotch squares are a second favorite, but I always go for the Bordeaux. It's kind of creamy, I can't even explain it, buttercream, slightly chocolate, coffee flavored cream filling candy. Excuse me, if you've never had See's Candy, you need to get on a website somewhere and go order some. It's phenomenal. Thank you, Mrs. C, for making all of your delicious recipes and never changing them throughout the hundreds of years, or 100 years, I don't know. Anyway, so I am going to show you the ingredients that I've already mise en place, and then you can get yours ready and cook along with me. So we have 1 cup brown sugar. We have in the microwave here melted ½ cup of butter, which is 1 stick. We have 1/4 cup whipping cream. We have a ½ teaspoon of instant coffee. I just have like Folgers instant coffee, nothing fancy, but I'm sure it will do. And then we have 2 cups of powdered sugar, and of course our pot. So while I was getting ready to show you guys everything, something awesome happened. Wanna see? Yay! I've always wanted to slather my microwave in butter. I just didn't know when the right time was, and I guess right now is the right time. Apparently, butter can explode in the microwave. Who thunk it? Wow, that took a while to clean up. Did that suck? Okay, so since we're supposed to just melt the butter for the first step anyway, we're just gonna melt it in a pot to be safe, because that was horrible. I've never had that happen before. Literally an entire stick of butter just exploded in the microwave. So let me get you the rest of the instructions. Okay, the instructions say melt 1/2 cup butter with the brown sugar. And we're going to melt this for, it says 2 minutes. Like, all right, let's let that melt. Now, as a confectioner, I kind of feel like these kind of recipes are really hit or miss. Normally when you're making a candy, you're cooking it up to a specific stage. Soft ball, hard crack, medium ball, all that other stuff. This does not give you any specific instructions, just 2 minutes. And I'm at mountain time here, mountain elevation, excuse me, and everything takes a little longer. So I'm not sure if this recipe is going to work out, guys, but that's the fun of trying something new. So I'll get back to you when all this butter and sugar's melted. I took a second look at the instructions, and it says melt the brown sugar and the butter together and bring to a boil for 2 minutes. Okay. Okay, we have this melted, and it's kind of difficult to keep the sugar and the butter together. They're kind of like an emulsion that doesn't want to mix together. So we're going to sit here, and it says boil for 2 minutes. I have it on 7. That's usually what I would cook my other candies to. I'm assuming there needs to be constant stirring, because basically this is just sugar and fat, and there's a very good possibility that it could burn. So we're going to let this boil for 2 minutes, and we'll get back to you. So this is thickened up quite a bit, and the next step is to add the cream. Sorry, until I get somebody here to help me with camera angles, it's unfortunately just going to be me doing what I need to do. So stir in cream, coffee, and salt. I did not portion out salt because it just said a pinch, so we're just going to go pinch. We're going to pour in this cream. And a little bit of instant coffee. Oh, dude. Shit. Oh my god. Alright, so I'm a dumbass. I just want to show you guys what I did. Oh, poured out that instant coffee, alright. All over the stove. Wow, today's just chock full of awesome mistakes. Okay, we put some more coffee in there. We fixed it. And now we're stirring in the instant coffee. I have doubts about this instant coffee actually melting and breaking down. So this wants me to boil again. Stir constantly, it says. So I am stirring constantly as I'm boiling. Get it on the burner correctly. And then it says boil for 30 seconds and remove from heat. I don't think this 30 seconds is going to melt this coffee. These coffee crystals. I think these coffee crystals are just going to remain coffee crystals and completely screw up this recipe. We'll see. So as predicted, this was a total effing disaster. Adding instant coffee to your candy does not dissolve. It does not dissolve. Look, I had to put it through a strainer. Look how much coffee is left in here. You shouldn't have to strain this stuff. This recipe is an instant fail to begin with, but we're going to try and save it because I don't give up. I already want to remake this because there are chunks still of instant coffee that you're just going to get in your mouth. Who wants that? Nobody! Okay, I'm getting irritated, so I'm just going to smoke some pot. I'm just going to try and do a video without getting high for those people who are like, eh, wee! But fuck it, I don't care. This is my channel, and I do what I want. And I'm smoking some weed right now. Good shit. I hate internet recipes. I feel like Anne Reardon. Love her. She's amazing. She debunks recipes all the time. She should have done this one because this one's crap. Like, it wasn't even a yummy or so tasty recipe. It was... Where's it come from? The E-Wife blogs again. E-Wife, get another job. Candy making is not for you. This recipe sucks. So I have my horrible mixture here. And I'm going to add powdered sugar to it and see what happens. But I guarantee we're going to have to do this all over again. I feel like Claire on Gourmet Mix. Claire, I love you. I understand the hell. Okay, so we're mixing this chunk mixture with the 2 cups of powdered sugar. That's my chicken in the background making a bunch of noise, wanting some treats. I'm busy right now, chicken. All right, I'll get back to you when this is mixed up. It's really hard to do with one hand. Okay, this came together into like a funky... like paste, I guess. There are still chunks of coffee, which piss me off. I'm hoping maybe to be able to knead them out. But right now, I'm not so sure. So, mixing this by hand. It's very like, I don't even know what consistency, soft serve? It's pretty warm still too. So I'm gonna like squish it up with my hands and rub in any black spots I see and hope that, yeah, no, this isn't working. So my advice would be to use a powdered instant coffee. I had crystals, which literally the second they touch moisture should dissolve. Right, Folgers? Guess it didn't. But yeah, this is really, really, really warm. We're supposed to wait till it cools, possibly put it in the fridge to get to harden. I think I'm gonna go through and pick out all of these little tiny black bits that I'm finding so that at least it looks a little better. So I'm gonna do that and I'll get back to you. That's the crack in my window because my phone's up against my kitchen window. Okay, so I normally don't give up. This is what it looks like. It tastes terrible. Like, I'd rather have a cup of instant coffee. And you know how bad instant coffee is, people. So, unfortunately, this is going to be the end of the video. This is a horrible recipe. Do not go to the E-Wife blogs again and make this recipe. It's bad. So, I'm going to finish this video up, post it, and then make another one that will actually be successful. No more internet recipes. I'm just going to use my own. All right, signing off. I'll see you shortly.